I was not born as a healthy young person. I had had pneumonia 4 times, hospitalized twice, collapsed lung by the time I was 12 years old. Since then, I've had pneumonia 30 times. By the age of 31, I had had a massive heart attack due to an 100% blood clot blockage in the right coronary artery.
When we had been to every doctor that we could have trying to figure out my digestive issues, depression, anxiety, headaches, insomnia, you name it, I had it.
A long time ago, I got really sick. I couldn't walk past a beauty parlor without having trouble breathing. I couldn't eat food. I couldn't, there was nothing I could do. I was exhausted and tired.
I was around 220 or so and knew that I had to lose some weight. I had health problems. I had sleep apnea where I had to do the CPAP machine.
You know, we've tried everything, you know. We've gone to universities, we've gone to big hospitals just to try to figure it out, and I never got the full answer.
I am still dealing with gobs of inflammation. I'm in pain all the time. I feel like I'm always pushing through.
After that, I started having bowel obstructions. I've had 9 bowel obstructions in the last 7 years. It's hard to lose a week of your life to that.
Recently, about 1.5 years ago, I started getting tremors in my legs and my hands. And even though I thought I knew a lot, I couldn't figure out what was going on. It felt electrical, it felt muscle, I just didn't know.
I had a really sluggish liver, and I've had enough.
I didn't realize how much the last 3 years I've spent just feeling puny, worthless, run down, tired, sleeping a lot. My wife and I were pretty desperate. At the end of the last bowel obstruction, which was last September, a friend of ours in the church recommended Dr. Bradley, and Dr. Bradley actually reached out to us. And we came and started this program.
I saw an ad in a local magazine, and I went to his lecture on thyroid. I had been being treated for low thyroid for a long time, so I thought, well, I know a little bit about this, so I'll go and listen to him. And after he got done talking about the thyroid, I went, oh, this is it. I absolutely have to get here. So I felt really lucky that he did take me, and I was able to do the program.
Dr. B's having a talk. I'm gonna go listen, right? He's just so inspiring, and he has just these beautiful nuggets.
So we did go to the seminar, and it was 2 hours long. And it just opened my eyes to a whole different perspective on how to become healthy. So that's when we decided to go with Epic.
I've been very pleased. Dr. Bradley is a wonderful doctor. He is the longest functional medical provider in the state of Iowa. So that really spoke to me when I read that too. I thought, okay, he's got to have seen just a few things that have happened.
Wow, I need to see this guy. And got in. We evaluated things, ran lots of tests, found out that all those times when I thought I was doing the right thing, eating the right foods, they weren't right for my body. And no way would I have known that any other way than coming and having these tests done.
After doing all the testing that Dr. Bradley did, he zeroed right in on the metabolic processes in my body that weren't working. He quickly identified that the tremors had much more to do with a toxic load of heavy metals in my system, and that I needed to get those out. So detoxification was critical for me. And learning how to detoxify was a whole new thing. I had never, ever tried it before. It was easy following his rules. He had a diet plan set up, so it wasn't hard to do it, but going through it, I could tell I was feeling better.
His staff is wonderful. I can't compliment them enough. They are always willing to help their patients achieve what they want, and that's a healthier body and healthier life.
He said, I bet my practice that in 30 days, you are just back to Regina. And sure enough, he was 100% correct.
I'd had some chest pain, so I went to the ER. And when I came out of the ER, I said, tell me about the 40% blockage that's been there since the original heart attack. And they said, it's not 40% anymore, it's more like 20, which to me is pretty well scientific evidence that this program is working for me.
My digestive issues are gone, my headaches are gone, I'm sleeping through the night, I have a lot more energy, and I just overall feel a lot better.
I have detoxified my life.
Immediately, just fixing that, inflammation gone, just gone. I mean, I was to the point where I would come home from work, lay on the floor, put my legs up in the air, hope that all the blood's gonna drain out and the inflammation's not gonna feel like it's there, right? You know, you lean down and your joints hurt so badly. It was gone. My brain fog, gone. And so it was so impactful.
My legs used to swell at night all the time. I just thought that was part of aging. It's not. You don't have to do that. My legs don't swell anymore.
I don't fight inflammation. I don't fight gout, which I've fought every year for the last 15 years. I don't fight energy. I've got plenty of strength.
Well, the weight, officially weight, I started at about 212 when I started, and I've lost right at 40 pounds now.
I've lost almost 60 pounds in the process.
I literally lost 40 pounds in 20 weeks.
It's working for us. I've lost 50 pounds. She's lost 30 pounds. She's fitting clothes that she bought when we were married, and she's loving it.
The results have been amazing. I have less arthritis. I can see better. I'm nearly 77. And I wasn't able to see down my hall at night, and I can now see down my hall just fine. My eyes adjust quickly. I have more strength and endurance.
Finally, in March of this year, I got good news that my numbers were now in the normal range, and so they had fallen, a couple of them had fallen 30 to 50 points. So, you know, that was great news.
Other things that have helped is that I no longer have to have the CPAP machine. My sleep fine. Before I used to always snore. My wife would make me wear that CPAP machine. Now, no complaints. I feel more rested. I can sleep well at night.
My varicose veins are better. I had no idea he could fix those. He fixed my varicose veins. He just made my whole body function in a way that I can't believe.
You are not alone, and I can't stress that enough. You need help, they're here for help. It couldn't be a better environment. If you're having issues with your health, they like to get to the root cause and solve your problems.
The recipe is there, the knowledge is there, and the caring is there. The practice that they have created here is so impactful. And I literally cannot imagine my life and what I can do and be for my kids, my family. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be around, and I'm gonna be able to be on the jungle gym and run around the parks and have the energy. And my family is everything to me. Why would I not take care of me for them?
I'm 100% better. And I'm gonna do this for life. And I expect to live a long life.
Touch base with Epic Functional Medicine. It changed my life.
It's all right. I like the idea of being the old me. I like the idea of being as active as I was when I was 30 years old. I'm 43 now. That hasn't been a reality for the last decade. Since the heart attack, I've pretty well slowed down to a stop. I haven't been able to do everything for everybody the way I used to, but I have that energy again. I'm really looking forward to what I can get accomplished this year with the new energy that I have.